My job title is Head of Business Intelligence at the Intellectual Property Office. When I became co-chair of the Women's Network, I was asking about, what information do we have to inform our work and what initiative we should prioritise? There wasn't a huge amount of rich information that could inform our work. This tool is really simple. People just talk about it wasn't okay when something happened because it made me feel this way. And as a result, I didn't do something, or why didn't you address it at the time? Why are you addressing it in this way? That kind of thing. We've fed that information into some of the other networks and they've kind of inspired a lot of our initiatives or follow-on actions, a lot of our comms activity. In fact, a parents network has now been established off the back of some of the comments and then further work that we did. And now that's been adopted by the government departments as well. There are a couple of events that I was involved in where I spoke about my experience or some of my values, and it's had a really positive reaction in the organisation. People coming out and speaking about how they didn't know they felt that way, or they had never considered going for opportunities before, but because of me, they now will.
I have had many personal experiences that have been pretty difficult. As 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with endometriosis, which led me to, unfortunately, nearly losing my life to sepsis, as I'd been left with not having a diagnosis due to many medical professionals and people that I met along the way just saying, well, it's a woman's problem, it's a woman's issue. They like to just believe it's just a bad period and that I'm being too sensitive. So that really affected and still does to this day, my day-to-day life. Unfortunately now, it's led me to being not able to work. So I thought that something has to be done for future generations. I thought it's time to try and contact as many members of the Senedd in Wales that I could, local MPs, and I've written 2 articles and hope that I've raised as much awareness as possible and hope that one day there will be change.
I'm currently employed by South Wales Police, and my role in relation to this was as chair of our Gender Equality Network. So the barriers that we saw within South Wales were very much around recruitment and promotion, particularly promotion, encouraging women to step into the promotion process. Barriers to that were often a kind of bias towards male colleagues for temporary opportunities, and a feeling by women that we have to be over ready to step into that process and to put ourselves out there. We also saw issues around flexible working, not just around the application of flexible working, but the perception. There was a kind of anti-feeling at times of being part of these kind of networks, that it was somehow an unfair leg up for women. And I know that other networks felt the same. And so I really wanted to tackle that and address what the network brings to the organisation and really focus on that being a gender equality network. So I also set up the first men's health group. We really revamped our He for She programme initiative to really bring our male colleagues on board as well, to talk about what gender equality truly means in the workplace. We don't have to understand something to respect it, I guess, and that's very much the message I've been trying to push around lots of things.
So we are a manufacturing organisation, Hydro Aluminium UK Limited. We manufacture products out of aluminium. So I'm the HR business partner for the site, and we currently have just over 200 employees altogether. It is primarily male dominated. So some of the work which I have been doing is trying to increase the number of females in the business and attracting more females to our positions here. My personal experience with the organisation has been really positive, and I try and talk to people about that quite a lot, and try and kind of gauge what their career journeys have been as well, just to kind of make improvements for the future really and keep it a positive experience. It's still an early project. We're just starting to complete the rewards and just starting to see some progress at the moment. I'm really pleased that not necessarily my work myself has been recognised, but kind of our organisation has been recognised, and I'm hoping it will only kind of get stronger and improve from here. I'm proud to be a part of this award ceremony.